to Studio 10. We are outside on the weather patio. I don't remember it being this cold this morning, but whatever. Before we get into the real estate news here with Brock Fletcher, first of all, happy birthday.
Thank you.
You decided to spend part of your birthday on the weather patio at Studio 10.
Yes. Everybody's dream is to spend their 44th birthday on Channel 10.
Yes,
absolutely.
We are very flattered that you chose to do so.
Well, thank you.
So Brock Fletcher with the selling team with Keller Realty. So we just chatted last week about the real estate market, and actually there's been a change here in the last several days.
Yeah, we're seeing inventory start to creep up a little bit, and that's a good thing. We picked up, it sounds like a small amount, but we actually gained 30 listings just in the last week, and so that's great.
Yeah.
I mean, if we could even gain 300 or 400 more listings and just get back to where we were last year, I think that would feel a lot more comfortable for buyers and sellers.
Yeah, let's take people back to last year and what a normal April is like, because normally there's thousands of houses for sale right now in the Lansing area, but as you said, we're just in the 300s still.
Yeah. Even if we could get back to where we were pre-COVID, which was about 1,100, that felt a lot more comfortable for buyers and sellers, and it gave buyers a fighting chance to win. Basically, it's so discouraging right now when you're competing with 10 other offers every time. That only gives you a 10% chance to win. That doesn't feel very good as a buyer.
Yeah, I was just going to ask, so mathematically right now we are looking on average about how many buyers per house that's for sale right now?
At least 10 buyers for every single home available for sale.
So if you're thinking about buying right now, keep in mind that you're going to be in competition with numerous other buyers, so
That's
come
true.
Strong with that first offer, right?
That's right. Yeah, you're entering a competition. Make no mistake about it. Doesn't mean that you won't be successful. You will, I promise. We'll be successful, but it is going to be a competition. You have to just embrace that reality.
And you were saying too, I do believe that sellers are starting to now call and say, okay, what's my house worth? I know that this weekend I was doing some researching to see how much my house is worth. What can you tell sellers right now that they need to be doing?
Well, and I actually got 3 calls over the weekend from sellers that mentioned, hey, we're thinking about selling and we want to know what our value is, and so that's great because we need the listings badly. The most important thing for sellers right now: clean, declutter, get the yard whipped into shape, make your home presentable. That way we can actually bring a buyer through. Buyers still, when they go through a home, they want to see it clean, they want to see it tidy, and they want to feel like they're spending their hard-earned money on a very quality product.
Since we are still dealing with COVID, we're slowly getting there and turning the corner as people get vaccinated. Are there Zoom things that people, I mean, can you tour a house through Zoom? How does that work? Yeah,
we do virtual showings every week, whether it just be through the camera on our phone or like a FaceTime, or and of course we've upped our technology game with virtual tours on every one of our listings, 360 tours. So yeah, if you're concerned and you don't want to go for an in-person showing, one of our buyer's agents can absolutely do a virtual showing for you.
And you just saw some of the video of some of the tours that people can do in some of the houses that have been out there in the past. So let me ask you this, let's talk numbers again, but this time around let's talk about interest rates. Where are we looking right now with those?
They came down a tick here this last week, so they're right at 3%, if not a little bit lower, and it looks like those rates are going to be in effect for all of 2021, so great opportunity for buyers to lock in at a really low interest rate.
All right, so final tips for sellers and buyers before you go today?
Final tip, reiterate for buyers, be ready for a competition, and then for sellers, make sure that you're decluttering, make your house tidy, and really get your yard whipped into shape. That way it presents as good as possible. And
of course, if people need more information, most importantly, if they want to put that house on the market, they can reach you on your cell phone. What's that number?
Yep, it's 517-303-3262.
All right, and before we let you go on your birthday, I'm not going to sing or anything, but you know, since you've been on Studio 10 on your birthday, what other big plans do you have for the big occasion today?
You know what? I love crab legs, so I'll probably have crab legs for dinner.
Oh, nice. So, all right, very good. All right, well, the phone number again, because seriously, I mean, we want to see these numbers increase for houses that are for sale in the Lansing area. So if you're thinking about selling, again, what's the number?
517-303-3262.
All right, happy birthday.
Thanks.
All right, thanks for coming. I'm going to get back in where it's nice and warm. We're going to send it back to Holly at Studio 10.